The story is the same across financial institutions. 15 to 40% of all applicants fall into the pended queue, and 98% of those never escape it. Yet many of these people are good customers. Why is this happening? And what can be done about it? First, let's take a look at the typical workflow. Someone sees or hears your offer and goes on their mobile device to open an account. But most mobile experiences start and end poorly, with the ratio of application starts to submits hovering around 30%. But if the financial institution uses a data pre-fill solution like mobile fill, that number can double. Drop-off from a poor user experience occurs when a financial institution doesn't think mobile, when the form is too long, or when data entry is difficult. After the customer submits an application, it's checked against a watch list. If they're on it, they're out. If they pass, they move on to a data value match by identity services providers. They check their name and social security number. If they don't match, they're out. If they do match, they move on to verify their address and date of birth. If they match, they move on. If they don't, KBA questions are asked. If they can't remember what street they lived on during their awkward middle school years, they end up in the pended queue along with 15 to 40% of all applicants. Many could be great customers. Maybe they have thin files or a spotty credit history. Perhaps they're younger people without credit history, or they're recent immigrants. Now they have to physically go to a branch to prove their identity or fax in a copy of a driver's license. Who still has a fax machine? Goodbye digital experience, hello manual drudgery. 98% never take that physical step to drive to a branch or fax in proof of identity. They just go elsewhere. Where did it all go wrong? Traditional ID verification techniques simply don't work in a mobile world. Solve it by validating their identity in real time. Mobile ID document verification technology allows instant ID verification in a snap. The customer simply takes a picture of the back of their license. Then they take a picture of the front of their license. Once the image is captured, it is processed with automatic ID type recognition. Then it's scanned for a unique enhanced security feature embedded in a majority of U.S. driver's licenses and ID cards. All the while, advanced algorithmic checks and template matching with support for 3,500 global ID documents are being run. Finally, financial institutions can have instant assurance that the ID presented in a mobile transaction is a genuine, unaltered, and government-issued ID and say yes to more good customers. That's it. The customer has had a great experience. You've met your KYC requirements. You've decreased abandonment and approved 40% or more new customers. And you've unlocked a lifetime of customer value.